Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. On 10th of June, a solar eclipse as a celestial phenomena is occurring at many places all over the world. Please listen to this audio fully because during the course of my lecture, I will be mentioning that which places this solar eclipse would be visible and how, as per your location, you need to perform the anushtanas. So solar eclipse is supposed to be a Maha Punya Kala as per Dharma Shastra, and whatever activity as per Shastras you do during solar eclipse gives you merits multiplied by thousands and lakhs. Snana, that is having a holy bath; Danam, which is offering for charity; Japam, which means chanting of mantras; and Tarpana, which is to satisfy the ancestors. We do Tarpana. If you do at the time of the eclipse, these activities merits or phal gets multiplied by 1 crore times. This is what is mentioned in Shastras. So what are you supposed to do during a solar eclipse? The first rule to follow is, in case the solar eclipse is starting, let us say at 10 a.m. in the morning, what you need to do is that 12 hours before the starting time of the solar eclipse, you should stop eating food or cooking food, because there is a impurity which everyone attains 12 hours before the beginning of the solar eclipse. Therefore, 12 hours before you should stop all cooking and eating activities. So what do you do with children, elderly, sick people as well as pregnant women? For them there is a special leeway where they can consume food up to 3 hours before. But this should be a pre-cooked food which is already cooked 12 hours before, and then this can be given to them. So the other special category needs to keep a 3 hours fast at least before the Surya Grahana is starting. As soon as the Grahana starts, say 10 a.m. as I mentioned, you can check the Grahana time of your location by logging into www.drikpanchang.com, where if you put your location, you will get the timing of the Grahana in your respective location. Then as soon as the Grahana starts, you immediately, with whatever dress or clothes you are wearing, you need to take a bath, and while taking the bath, you need to chant the Surya Grahana Pida Parihara mantra to protect you from the ill effects of Grahana. And these mantras I have given in the description box, which you can click and take a printout and then use it while having a bath. You need to chant this. During this solar eclipse, there are 3 people born on 3 nakshatras are affected, which means that there could be some ill effects for these people who are born in Rohini, Kritika and Mrigashirsha nakshatra. And also there is a slight chances of ill effects for Hasta and Shravana nakshatra. So for these people, after they finish the bath, which means this Rohini, Kritika, Mrigashirsha nakshatra, Hastam and Shravana nakshatra, if it's your birth star, after coming out, you need to take a white piece of cloth and quickly write down a separate shloka, which is also given in the description box, which is called as the Janma Nakshatra Raksha Stotra. You write this on a white piece of cloth with a small stick which is dipped in either kumkum paste or turmeric paste, and you need to tie this band or cloth piece around your head. It's like a tennis band. So you need to tie this. So this will guarantee you protection against the ill effects of the eclipse, because the mantra has been written in the cloth and tied on your forehead. While for these people, after they did this activity for these 5 nakshatras and for all the others, of course, after the bath you change your clothes and then immediately you can sit for japa. Japa means mantra chanting. So whatever mantra you know, whether you know Vishnu Sahasranama, you know Lalita Sahasranama, you know Aditya Hridaya Stotra, you know Ramayana, you know Mahabharata, you know Saundarya Lahari, whatever it may be, these stotras, if chanted during this Grahana period after your bath, will fetch you crores of merits or phala on this particular day. Also, those people who don't have father, they need to offer a tarpana on this day, because offering tarpana with till and water to departed father, grandfather, great grandfather will offer your ancestors tripti or happiness for more than thousands of years. And therefore, those who don't have father, they need to first perform this tarpana, and then they need to sit for the japa, while all the others can sit for the japa. If you have had your Upanayana or thread ceremony and you have had an Upadesha of Gayatri, then Gayatri mantra is the best mantra to chant during this time, and you need to use this period of eclipse to your advantage, and continuously you need to chant this Gayatri japa sitting at one place. Just before the Grahana ends, somewhere, let us say 10 or 15 minutes before the Grahana ends, you need to perform a dana or a donation or for charity. So you can call any person who is involved in Sanatana Dharma for Veda Raksha, for Veda Pathashala, or for Dharma Shastra Raksha, like people who are educating you or teaching you, all these, for these people also you can perform a donation. Personally, also, if you can call them at your house and do that, well and good. But in this situation of epidemic, it's difficult. So my request is you do an online transfer of money for Danam, because any Danam done on this day will fetch you the merit equivalent to donating 1 acre of land in Kurukshetra, which is supposed to be most meritorious. Once this Danam is over, and as soon as you come to know that the Surya Grahana is over, and how would you know this? By looking at drikpanchang.com, as I mentioned earlier. As soon as this eclipse is over, you need to again take a bath with all the clothes which you are wearing. The ideal is to wear a dhoti as well as an angavastra for men and sari for women. So whatever vastra you have been wearing, you need to take a bath with that. Then there are some common questions that during the Grahana period, should we light lamp? Because many temples are closed during this period. But in Shastra, there are shlokas which mention that you can light a lamp during Grahana, but pre-Grahana, when there is a sutak of 12 hours, maybe at that time you may not indulge in any of these activities of lighting the lamp or doing a nevedya to God. But during the Grahana, since it's a Punya Kala, definitely lighting a lamp has no dosha. Apart from this, what do pregnant women do? So pregnant women need not worry. They also need to sit in the center of the room, close the window, cover all the curtains, and they also need to perform mantra japa with no other activity at all. So pregnant women also will be protected. They should not travel. They need not go out. Finally, there is another question that what about women who are in their periods or menses? Will they lose such a great opportunity? No. Dharma Shastra clearly says that since this is such a Maha Punya Kala and rare Punya Kala, even ladies who are in periods can take bath completely, but without changing their wet clothes. They need to sit with the wet cloth and do the japa throughout the eclipse. So which means for others who have bath, they can change the cloth. But for women who are in periods, they take a head bath at the beginning of the eclipse, and with the same wet cloth, they need to come to their room, sit and perform the japa, and at the end of the eclipse, they need to go inside and have a bath again, and then they can change to the dry cloth. This is only a specific, a special injunction which is given by Vedic rishis. so that nobody misses this Punya Kala because of a physical process. And this is how great our rishis have been, that even a menstruating lady who is called as Rajaswala Stri will get the phala equivalent to all the others during this Punya Kala, and she can make full use of this. Now the next question comes, this Grahana is visible where all? So people staying in Canada, Greenland, Russia, Toronto, New York, Washington, London, Pakistan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, Fiji and Mauritius. So Grahana is visible in all these places. So if you are staying in these places, then definitely all these rules are applicable for you. For the timings, as I mentioned to you, you can see Drik Panchang. Secondly, whatever I have spoken just now, if you want to read them as an article fully, then you need to visit my page in Facebook, www.facebook.com/Vedaghosham, Vedaghosham. I have an article on solar eclipse written 2 years back. So everything remains the same except for the timings, which you need to see Drik Panchang and replace the timings. Otherwise, all the mantras and the procedures which I have written there, it will be exactly the same. I will paste a link of the same also in the description box of YouTube. So now the question is, what about India? So there is a Shastra Vakya which says, Chandra Surya Grahanam Yavat Chakshu Darshana Yogyam Tavan Punya Kalaha. If at all we can see the Grahana with naked eye, only then we need to perform this Anushtana, and only then is the Punya Kala. Ato Grasta Astasthale Astottaram Dvipantare. So which means Dvipantare. If from one continent to different continent the eclipse is visible and then another continent it is not visible, Grahana Sattvepi, even though there is a Grahana which is a celestial phenomena which is happening, Darshana Yogya Abhavat, since we cannot see with the naked eye, na Punya Kalaha. This Punya Kala rules will not be applicable if it cannot be seen by the naked eye in a particular continent. So to tell you all that except for Arunachal Pradesh in India, nowhere else this Grahana is visible. It is not visible in any part of India except Arunachal Pradesh. So if you are staying in Arunachal Pradesh, you need to follow all these Anushtanas and you should not miss this valuable opportunity. But if you are staying in any other part in India, these rules are not applicable to you, but you can keep these rules in your mind. You can like and share Vedaghosham. You can subscribe to Vedaghosham YouTube channel, because we upload such rare information from Dharma Shastra, and you can spread this message to all the other people whom you know, who maybe sometimes be misled by other people about the Grahana Anushtana, and thus you can spread Sanatana Dharma by giving them the proper correct knowledge by subscribing and forwarding the posts of Vedaghosham. Namo Namaha.